The easiest way to die is to just wake up in the morning and say, I die, I die, I die, I die, I die. By the time you say it at 12 p.m., something will happen. Don't harass anybody with your condition. God is not harassed. Obey. Obey. There are some things God told you about your marriage, about your business, that you are yet to obey. You are trying to beat the corner. Simple obedience. Pay your tithe. You find it difficult. Give offering. You find it difficult. Serve God. Win souls. You find it difficult. He said, if you find it difficult to run with men, what will happen when you are meant to run, when you begin to run with horses? Simple instruction you cannot obey. If you don't pay your tithe, you already devastate everything. Forget about prosperity. Forget about it. No person who defies the principles of tithe will prosper by God. Say, I said it. You will be sponsoring things that you're not supposed to sponsor. And when the devil is going to take it, if you're supposed to pay 10,000 naira, the devil will take 100,000 naira. Sometimes 1 million. He doesn't have mercy. He's a taskmaster. When he takes, he leaves nothing behind. Tithe is a covenant. It's a mystery. If you want to prosper, your attitude to tithe will show whether it is what registers you in the school of prosperity. I didn't know there are schools in heaven until I went to retreat about 2 years ago. You know what I saw? The moment I checked into that hotel, it was around Ada George area, a secluded place. I checked into that hotel and I prepared myself, get myself ready. So when I check in for a retreat like that, I like to sleep and first of all take a nap, rush myself. So I lie down because I know God always speaks to me once I enter. And I saw myself in a vision, in a dream. I saw myself in a very beautiful school. And I was called by my name. The secretary called my name and gave me admission letter. You know what he said? While he was attending to me, somebody was attending to some others who were coming out. He said, make sure you use it very well. Congratulations. And to me, he said, welcome to the school of power. Welcome to the school of power. So it was that year, for all my prayer, that I was just admitted. After all these years, so I don't the right jam, the jam they fail. So it was just 2 years ago I was admitted into the school of power. Welcome to the school of power. There is a school of prosperity. It's a journey. Listen to me. Prosperity is not naira bet. It's not a lottery. It's a walk with God. It's a journey with God. Abraham started walking with God from chapter 12 at age 75. He didn't get it until he was over 100 years. When he got to that point, the Lord said, in blessing I will bless you. What if he gave up in chapter 15? What if he gave up in chapter 17? What if he gave up in chapter 21? But in chapter 22, God found him. Abraham started his journey of prosperity with God from the land of the Chaldeans. And God led him from Genesis chapter 12, chapter 13, all through to chapter 22, until he got to Mount Moriah. Praise the Lord, not Horeb. Mount Moriah. He got to Moriah. When he landed on Moriah, God opened his heaven. What is Moriah? A place of sacrifice. It's a journey. You don't break the chain. You don't break the chain. It's a journey. It's not you do it today, you don't do it tomorrow, you do it today. Every time you break that principle, you break that journey, you start again. You must be consistent. The problem of people in the church is not that they don't believe in this, but they are not consistent in what they believe. Lack of consistency. And obedience is not complete on it until it is consistent. Obedience is not complete until it is what? Write it down. Obedience is not complete until it is consistent. It must be consistent. To be complete, it must be consistent. It must be regular. It must flow consistently. Whatever you believe in, you must hold on to it. In drying time, in winter, in fall, in spring, in summer, you must believe in it and be consistent with it. When it is convenient, when it is not convenient. Apostle Paul was writing to Timothy, he said, be instant in season and out of season. Be consistent both in season and out of season. Apostle Paul was writing, he said, I know how to abase and I know how to abound. I know how to be consistent both when it is convenient and when it is not convenient. Because obedience is not complete until it is consistent. Obedience is not complete until it is consistent. Every time you disobey, you have a speed break. So you can't give tithe over 10,000 naira and not give over 1 million. I'll continue this message next week. Are you blessed tonight?